Tirunandavaram, there was a merchant named Somendrudu who was known for being very careful with his money. Despite starting with very little, he had worked hard and become quite wealthy. Somendrudu always felt upset about spending money on himself and found it very hard to do charity. Even though he had to marry off his two sons and finished his responsibility, he still feels empty inside these days. His wife, Malati, noticed his sadness and asked, "Why are you so down?"
"I don't know exactly. I just can't sleep. Maybe I am just getting old,"
replied Somendrudu. "You are not that old. There must be something bothering you. Let's go to the saint in the Ram temple and tell him about it. Maybe he can help," suggested Malati. The same day, Somendrudu went to Ram temple and told the saint about his troubles. The saint listened carefully and told him,
"Your life will end in 45 days. There is something bad that's coming that make you die."
Hearing this, Somendrudu was shocked.
"Oh no, my sons don't know how to handle the business yet. How will they manage without me? If only I had more time, I can make more money for them," he cried out sadly. Why are you sad and worried about your son's life right now?
Life isn't about family. There are a whole lot of society out there with both good and bad. Think beyond them and fulfill your duties as man. That's how you will find peace in your last 45 days, the saint advised. Somendrudu asked,
"Do you want me to do sacrifices, perform religious rituals, or do fasting?"
"None of that. Just help those in need as much as you can. That's sufficient," replied the saint. Deeply pondering the saint's words, Somendrudu returned home, lost in thought. Upon entering, his wife eagerly asked, "What did the saint say?" Somendrudu, entering quietly, shared the saint's advice with his wife. "Oh, how will I live without you? I want to die with you." His wife began to cry.
"Malati, don't be sad. Everyone has to leave this world someday. When I am gone, think about our family. Our sons and daughter-in-laws are still young. It's your responsibility to help them raise our grandchildren,"
Somendrudu comforted, wiping his tears. Just then, his worker, Venkanna, arrived and said, "Sir, as you instructed, I was about to take the cow to slaughterhouse." Somendrudu was perplexed.
No. Let the cow continue to be fed and cared for as if it was in the dairy farm,"
he instructed. Venkanna looked surprised but agreed, "Yes, sir," before leaving. Shortly after, the priest Ramasastri came with a heavy heart.
"Sir, my daughter is getting married and everything is well, but I couldn't secure loan no matter how hard I tried. If you could lend me 1,000 rupees, I'll repay it gradually. Your kindness will not be forgotten," he pleaded. "You helped our kids to get married. Can't I help you now? How can anyone marry with just 1,000 rupees? Here, take 2,000.
Somendrudu fetched the 2,000 rupees from inside. Ramashastri was surprised and tried to give it back, saying,
"Sir, how can I repay such a big amount? 1,000 rupees is already enough. I am not lending you this money. I am giving it as a gift to your daughter's wedding. You don't need to pay it back,"
Somendrudu insisted with a smile. Malati was so happy to see her husband change, but she felt worried remembering the saint's warning.
"I never knew helping someone would make me feel so good,"
Somendrudu said. After 40 days, the new moon came. Somendrudu visited the saint and bowed down sadly. Then the saint smiled at him and told him, "By fearing the death, you have made your life longer. Without fear, work hard and help others. Understand that wealth is not just to help yourself but also to help others. Help 10 people and help yourself." Somendrudu bowed down thankfully and went home happily. His story shows that only wanting things for yourself can't make you truly happy. Even if Somendrudu was rich and his kids were settled, he felt empty inside. But when he started helping others, he found the real happiness.